So in Jim Brown's Sports Talents book, we talked about his top 10 list that college recruiters would be looking at with people, and there was 4 different groups. There was his physical, his mental, and his emotional, and then his intangible list. Well, there's another list that I think that you need to focus on in order to make sure that you create a great opportunity for yourself to actually be seen, and then once you are seen, that you can actually be witnessed by the coach, and then especially when you get an opportunity to speak with the coach, that you have an opportunity to really showcase really what you bring to the table and the value that you would add to the program. So we're going to go through these quick. I call this our top 10 sportsness list, and these are the things that you can do to increase what I call sportsness. I'm not sure what anybody else, these are probably associated with a bunch of different things that you relate to, probably a higher level of consciousness as it relates to sport. But these are 10 things that I focus on. So we've got number 1, athletic know-how. That's movement comprehension. Number 2, sport-specific knowledge. That's how to actually play a sport. Number 3, game knowledge. That's a real-time understanding of actually what you're trying to accomplish within the game. Number 4, positional understanding. That's the knowledge of the individual positions within the actual sport. Number 5, technical development. That's the actual skill that you apply on the field. Number 6, strategic capacity. That's basic structure applied to the concept and the function of a game, so that you actually understand what you're trying to do while you're out there with the skills that you have on the team that you're on in order to accomplish a common goal or a task. Number 7, tactical adaptability. That's working within your given strategy on the fly, like in the game time, adapt and overcome. Number 8, visionary emanation. This might be a little bit too much for some people, but if you're talking about game theory, this is the infinite side of game theory. This is that spirit that comes out of you basically with like the greater like whole of kind of what you bring to the table. So this is like in every action you'll see kind of like what kind of a player you are. That's what I consider a visionary emanation. Number 9, missionary control. This is the ability to take one step at a time towards a goal. In game theory, this would be the finite things. These are the things that are tangible, that you're moving towards an end, so to speak. So like maybe you have a goal of being state champion, so that's a finite goal, and that is something that has like, it's fixed and you can actually work towards it. You can take steps, monetary steps. There's next actions, it's a project. So like that's that. Number 10, periodized application. That means everything has a time and place. Do you understand what you're supposed to be doing now in order to actually accomplish these said goals? And your training, is it periodized? Is it like working towards something in a time and a space? You don't do a max lift the day before you have a game, but you typically do lift the day before or the day of a game for most people, so that you prime the system. So these 10 different things are really important as it relates to sports talent, or as Jim Brown talks about, getting the awareness of who you are and how you play to a coach, in front of a coach, and then them understanding really who you are, what you bring to the table. So again, recap those top 10. This is sportsness: athletic know-how, sport-specific knowledge, game knowledge, positional understanding, technical development, strategic capacity, tactical adaptability, visionary emanation, missionary control, periodized application. Hopefully these things will be helpful for you in understanding what else you need to work on and the things that you need to be developing as you move towards becoming the greatest possible player in high school that you can be, so that then you can get that opportunity to play at the next level, which is your goal if you're watching this right now. Have a great day.